Let's start by defining what is a normal lingual frenulum. Over 99% of us have a string of tissue under the tongue. This usually poses no problem at all. In fact, it offers some stability to the tongue and allows the tongue to move in its full range of motion, which is out, up, side to side, anterior spread and cupping. A tongue tie, however, is when this little band of tissue is too short, tight, thick or inelastic, that it interferes with the normal tongue range of motion and thereby impacts function. Function for a baby under 6 months generally refers to feeding, whether at the breast or at bottle, and tongue ties can later on cause problems with other areas such as speech, dentition, sleep, breathing, and head and neck tension. A tongue tie must impact function to be a tongue tie. It is still unclear what causes tongue tie. It is thought that when the baby is in the womb during embryonic development, there is a process called apoptosis or cell death, which actually causes the folded tissue to regress towards the base of the tongue. And this is the most likely cause of anterior tongue tie. Posterior tongue ties origins are less known. Apoptosis may play a role, or they may exist on a spectrum with normal lingual frenulum, but causing restriction of the tongue. We also know that genetics play a role. Males are more commonly affected, and if one member of the family is affected, it is more likely that a sibling will also be affected. Currently, there is no evidence that the MTHFR gene or folic acid supplementation is a cause of tongue tie, and pregnant women should be encouraged to take folic acid supplementation before and during pregnancy. We actually have no evidence that tongue tie is more common nowadays as opposed to in the past. We do know that tongue tie has been around for a long time. There is actually some reports from 600 BC about the presence of tongue tie in children and that it caused difficulty with speech and feeding. However, what we do know is that about 3 to 5% of babies today have what is diagnosed as a tongue tie. Why do we hear more about tongue tie now than we ever did? Well, that may be due to the increased breastfeeding rates worldwide, the availability of information sharing between mums on the internet and social media, and perhaps the fact that there is a large emerging evidence base for tongue tie.